What's going on YouTube? It's Mystical back at it again. I got another path showcase video for y'all today. Well, path guide, path guide. Another path guide video for y'all today. And in this one I got Mortal Kai. So I'm saying Mortal Kai. If you're wondering what this form in specific is, it's literally like it's Super Saiyan God but Super Saiyan ROSÉ. So in part 2 of paths we will get Super Saiyan ROSÉ. I'm sure God knows what we're gonna get for the third path, but yeah, this one won't be as long as the Super Saiyan 4 video because I mean there's not a lot I have to show. A lot of the missions are just raids. Alright, but yeah, with all that being said, guys, we're going to go to Future Earth to find Zamasu. Oh my goodness, it is dark. We can use that Super Saiyan to light the path. But yeah, so from Earth, all you gotta do is go to Goku's house, which is over here. All the way at the back of Future Earth is where Goku's house is. So yeah, just fly to this this quest right here. Goku's house is gonna be right there, and then Zamasu is right behind it. So you're just gonna go to him, and obviously, like I said, I'm not able to do much with, you know, I can't do the path quest again, but just like every other video of this series that I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to explain where everything is pretty much. You know, obviously you're going to hit 850. You have to be 850 to get the path, and then once you do that, you're going to talk to him one more time, and he's going to put you into a raid to fight Goku. Goku transforms 4 times. You have to defeat Goku 4 times. Well, he has 4 modes. He transforms 3 times. You have to beat him 4 times to finish the raid. He goes through his base, Kaioken, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 2. If you don't beat him in 10 minutes, you're going to have a 30-minute cooldown to do it again. That's pretty much it. With each form of Goku's, he gets more defense, so you know that Super Saiyan 2 is going to be the hardest to kill. Obviously, it's a Dragon Ball game, but he's going to want you to go to Beerus's planet to find a time ring. Now, these time rings are a bit different than they're a bit different than the searchy item things, but because they do not respawn, but they do. I don't know how to speak English. I meant they don't despawn. They will respawn after somebody picks it up after 30 minutes go by, but they don't despawn after that. But I'm going to be showing the time ring location, of course. So we're going to go to Beerus's planet, and I'm going to start at this left corner of the map. I think there's somebody here. Oh no, he's at the bottom. But yeah, we're gonna start at the bottom left of the top left of the map, right? So you start here. First spawn location is going to be at this ring. It'll be right here, okay? And then the second location is going to be under one of these trees. I believe it's under one of these two, or it's under this piece of bark. And then after that, we're going to fly up here to these buildings, and the spawn is going to be in one of these little crevices over here. 1, 2, or 3, and then we're gonna fly back down. There's going to be a spawn on one of these sides of this ring right here. Then we're gonna fly over here. There's gonna be a spawn in one of these corners right here, or on the other side right here. We got 2 more spawns. There's going to be 2 there's going to be 1 under one of these trees right here, and then the last spawn is going to be under this golden thing right here. So that is where all of the time ring locations are. And yeah, after you do that, you can go ahead and go back to Zamasu. And this is where the this is where the bulk of the stress, anger, and rage induced sadness that people get from getting this path, this is where it comes from. What you have to do is, what's up to this guy? What you have to do is kill 5 Saiyans, no, 15 Saiyans / half Saiyans, and then 5 Frost Demons. You have to kill 20 players in total. 15 of them can be Saiyans or half Saiyans that counts towards the same timer. And Frost Demons are their own timer, like counting thing. Now, I cannot stress this enough. The best way to get these kills is to ask. Because if you go up to them, like let's say this guy was a Frost Demon just standing here, and then I start charging my ki, and I go into a form, lock onto him, he's easily going to be able to tell, like, look, he started moving, like he thinks I'm about to kill him. But like, I can't stress it enough. What you have to do, you literally have to ask. If you don't ask, you're 9 times out of 10 they're gonna leave, or they're gonna reset, and I don't think resets counts towards your timer. So please just ask. All you have to do is ask. If they're like a low level, you can offer to help them with their quest or anything like that, or kill them in the middle of their quest. Like if they're, tell them that you're gonna help them, and then just bomb them and the NPC at the same time, so they can't get mad because they got the quest done, But after you do that, there's gonna be another very long process. I don't know if I would say it's long. If you don't have, you're gonna need to find the Space Dragon Balls. Yeah, you gotta find the Space Dragon Balls. Pretty much, I have a space route, which I will put in the description. I'm gonna put it in a pinned comment. I'm also gonna put it in the little thing right there in the corner. I can show you. You're gonna need a Dragon Ball radar if you want to use my route, because I don't go over each and every specific spawn location. There are no spawn locations on planet Tuffle. There's no spawn locations on Beerus's planet, and there's no spawn locations on that robot planet over there. There's no spawn locations on those, and my video was made before paths came out, but I can confirm myself that it does work. I literally found all my Dragon Balls using this route, and with the new Dragon Ball revamp, every single Dragon Ball you need will always, you'll always get the Dragon Ball you need. So there's a Dragon Ball in this server, I'm gonna get the 1 star guaranteed, then I'll get 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, you know the deal. You have to find the Black Star Dragon Balls, and on the side there's gonna be a wish saying, I wish for the body of a Saiyan. And you're gonna get a little cinematic cutscene. It's pretty cool, pretty evil. It makes you feel bad. It made me feel bad, I'm not gonna lie. And then lastly, after you do that, you're gonna have your Saiyan body. In the character creator, you will have your elf ears. Don't worry, they go away after you leave it. You can click to turn on a tail or not if you want. I love Saiyan tail, so that is staying on permanently for me. And after you get your Saiyan body, the last thing you have to do is go back to Zamasu, and he will have you fight Gowasu, and beat him in 5 minutes. And after you beat him in 5 minutes, you'll have your Saiyan deity form. So let me go ahead and showcase it now. Now I like that animation. It's based on I'm not sure if it originated from anything else, but I know that that is a Super Saiyan God animation that people use in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 mods. The aura is nice, and you get the technique, obviously the technique shop, skill shop, transformations. It's right here. And then the technique, I'm gonna go ahead and go to a planet really quick. I'm gonna do it to Broly so he doesn't, or I could do it to Bardock too, but Broly's closer. I'm gonna go ahead and show that off too. So you get the Azure Energy Blade, which I'm not sure why it's called that. At this low level, fighting Broly, fighting for his life. It's probably an android, but so yeah, you get a Keyblade. Let me do it. So yeah, you get a Keyblade. Pretty cool animations as well. And then Divine Lasso replaces your second ultimate attack slot. And yeah, I think yeah, Divine Lasso, it'll replace your second ultimate skill. So yeah, pretty cool. Path is, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's hard to obtain. Those Frost Demons, good luck with those though. The Frost Demons are like a golden, Frost Demons are gold loot, legend form. So I know a lot of people, we're very concerned about the legend form situation. As you know, as a Kai, as a mortal Kai, once you reincarnate, you can still use and equip all of your Kai forms, even the legend form. They stay in your inventory as well. Transformations, yeah, they stay in your inventory as well, so you can unequip them and equip them as you please. And then as well as when you go into the shop transformations, you can also buy all of these Saiyan forms, Super Saiyan, and then all of the Super Saiyan forms do look different when you are, in Super Saiyan. They look different. If you can't tell, it's my eyes. I have a little black outline around my eyes now. Obviously you won't be able to see it on like Legend Savior, but for all three of the base Super Saiyan forms and Fall Super Saiyan, I believe as well. Does Fall Super Saiyan have it? Turn off that aura. Nah, Fall Super Saiyan doesn't have it, but it makes sense. But let me see, Super Saiyan 3. I don't know if Super Saiyan 3 has it. And yeah, Super Saiyan 3 does have it, and I'm smiling. The base Super Saiyan 3 face doesn't smile. I know that. But yeah, you got you got your Super Saiyan forms, you got your Kai forms, and then the Legend forms. Let me press tab, try to find it. This is another quick voiceover. I was having trouble during the recording because I couldn't figure out how to get Legend Savior. I forgot how. But to get Legend Savior on your Mortal Kai, you have to kill Broly. I think you have to do the Broly quest. I think if you complete it while you're grinding and stuff like that, you shouldn't have to do it again. But if you don't have the Legend Savior quest on Planet Vegeta, just go ahead and kill Broly. If you're on Mortal Kai and you don't know how to get the Chaotic Kai form, all you have to do is do the last big demon quest that's in Hell, and you'll automatically be given access to, go do that. But yeah, so like I said, you're able to get both the legend forms for both races. You can still equip and use all the forms as you please, or farm, things like that. But yeah, lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the path passive. At orange HP, M1 and Ki Blast damage do 1.5 times damage, and at red HP, unleash 2.25 2.25x damage, embodying the wrath of a god. I'm pretty sure that is higher than the pretty much you just get the Saiyan you get the Saiyan race passive as your path passive, and it's a little stronger as well. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It was easy, short, sweet for everybody. And probably got the human 8 gates coming up next. If y'all want to see any paths in particular, let me know. I'll literally grind out the forum so I can make a video on it. But if y'all enjoyed the video, like, subscribe for more, and I will see y'all in the next one.